Events like these provide a lot of insight into relevant and new technologies. The pace of innovation is very high, and I think it provides a fantastic platform both from the supply side and from the demand side.
So Ajay, thank you for joining Sciencey Vlog. This is GFF 2024. Wanted to understand your perspective as to how GFF has grown over the years.
So thank you, Ashish. Thank you for inviting me to speak a little bit on GFF 24. We've been participating since this initiative started, and I think it's just grown over the years. This year, it's like the whole number of people is colossal. I mean, so that just shows as to how much industry is looking forward to this event, both from banking and fintech side. The interaction is required. It just shows the demand for this interaction. And I think it provides a fantastic platform both from the supply side and from the demand side to actually come together and look at as to what is new and how to address various problem statements which have been existing for a long time.
I'm sure for banks like HDFC, GFF adds a lot more value. How do you see it from your perspective?
So we are a very large bank. We've been very technology focused right from this day the bank started. We've been trying to be at the forefront of introducing technology to our customers. Sure. Events like these provide a lot of insight into a lot of relevant and new technologies which are going around. I think the innovation at the pace of innovation is very high. Fundamentally, for a bank like us, it provides kind of a insight into what is happening in the industry, what youngsters like you are doing and coming up with new products and innovations. And I think how that innovation can be used for servicing customers in a much better way than how it's been happening traditionally.
Anything in particular you're looking out for this event?
So my focus this time is on more on the regulatory tech side. I think I am keenly looking at some of the challenges which have been thrown up by Money Mule, the fraud and risk, and these areas. So that is what I'm keenly looking at this.
And this kind of events kind of give a background to a lot of youngsters. What do they look for in such events?
When we talk about youngsters these days, they are very glued on to the technology and the whole development which is happening. Events like this will open and give a lot of deep insights into how the whole industry is moving on the tech side. Participation in these kind of events would only give a deeper insight into how technology is going to shape our lives. Not in 5 years or 10 years, but immediately. I mean, 6 months down the line as to what is going to be the impact, right? And that's what to be relevant in the industry, in the job market. I think it's very important for youth to come and experience these kind of events and learn from them.
Lastly, any feedbacks for fintech startups like Sciencey?
Oh, Sciencey is not a startup anymore, I think. But yeah, I think market is so huge for startups, companies. Like, I think it's only the networking and defining the problem actually very correctly. So if any startup is able to define the problem very clearly, any specific problem of the industry, and is able to work on the solution side, I think the takers are huge. I think it's only the efficiency of the solution which actually at the end of the day matters, right? And that's all I can say to the startups that okay, define the problem statement absolutely right, maybe in a single line, and then go after it.
No, absolutely. Thank you for being a part of Sciencey Vlog.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.